I'm going to show you how I make my desk pins. And I start out with a little piece of mandrel, and I've cut a little wedge shape on it. This is just at the threaded part. You could do it at at the end of the full piece there. So I cut a little wedge shape. I try to match it up the way the grain's running. Put it in there. Just drives it down in the wood and holds it. You want to drive it too hard. Put the bush. Now I take and bump this to where this is going to tell me where and turn it. Show me where my center's going to be. So now I can tighten it up. Now I can tighten my chuck up, and it will make the wood tight against the bushing there. Some people may try to turn both pieces, the top and the bottom piece, but I hadn't had too good a luck at that. This is probably my best way here. Close to size. Now I'm going to kind of get it shaped up here. Kind of got to be a little bit careful. Gotta be very careful and gentle. This is some red oak, and it's acting real funny. I might get one bad one, or one that breaks 1 out of 6, 1 out of 10. This is trying to break now. Just gotta hold your knife real. Okay, a couple things to remember while you're doing these is you don't want to taper this down too much. You want to come out a ways before you start tapering it down, because you see where the end of your pin is. It's a very weak point right there. So you want to keep that as thick as you can before you start tapering it down. And as you're turning, sometimes, or when you're sanding this down right in here, you'll feel it vibrating. And usually you can continue sanding while it's got a little vibration. If it gets too much, then you don't want to, that's not going to work. It's going to break. So once you start feeling that vibration start, you can stop and then sand it down a little more, and that will keep it from breaking. Now you just finish it in the normal way. I'll go and get my finish on there, my CA finish and friction polish on, and I'll show you the next step. Yeah, I put a coat of friction polish on top of the CA after I've sanded it down lightly. Gotta be real careful. Put much pressure on this tip here, because it can still break off very easy. Okay, that's done. And I'll take my parting tool and if I can cut it off. Now this little spot that I cut off there, I'll take my little cloth that's got the friction polish on. I'll press on that real hard, and it'll put a nice little coat of that on the very end there. There. Now I'll put a little coat of wax on it. I'll see if I can get this pulled off of here. There we go. I'll sand a little edge up there, and I'm all done.